Hello, everybody, and welcome. So, today I will be talking about three popular management theories that are still relevant today. The first theory we will examine is the scientific theory by Frederick Taylor. Taylor was one of the first theorists to take the interest in productivity. He wanted as much efficiency from his workers. As noted in last week's documentary, he would often come in to work with a stopwatch to time employees. He used monetary incentives to keep workers motivated. One thing I will say about his idea is that his idea to break down tasks for quality control and efficiency is still highly used today. In fast food chains often use this method to get food in and out. Although this system may be popular today, often what you'll find is employees are very unhappy with the management system. This is because employees have a lack of employee satisfaction in their feeling of importance in their role, and unfortunately, that's the downside of the scientific theory. I mean, it's great for employers in the sense that they get things done quick and easy, their productivity goes up, but it really is about time. Time is money, and he was highly criticized for having that mentality of overworking the workers. The next two theories focus on the administrative management process rather than on the entire organization, rather than productivity like Taylor. Max Weber, for example, focused on bureaucratic management theory. He built on Taylor's theory. He advocated a system based on standardized procedures and a clear chain of command. He's often highly criticized for his cutthroat kind of theory. It really is about defining the job roles and the hierarchy of authority, something that you'll find in today's work, which basically is when we're looking for jobs, we often find job qualifications or qualifications that we need to meet or experience levels. So sometimes what occurs is that employees can feel or people can feel discouraged to apply for certain positions. His theory is highly regarded as one of the best, and it's still used largely today in work organizations in terms of defining roles. This is often seen in our position description as well, and defining the hierarchy of command. Just having like management kind of set the tone for rules and regulations that employees must follow. And our next theory, unlike our previous two theories, really focused on Henry Fayol focused on administrative management, which was collaborating with employees. How do we get employee in personnel to be encouraged? He really wanted to focus on how management interacted with personnel. There are 14 principles to his administrative management, but he basically put down 5 basic ways to interact with personnel, and that is planning, organizing, commanding, and coordinating and controlling. I mean, he really wanted to make sure that management understood the materials they had, the finances that they had, the raw materials needed, and how they wanted to set up the workplace for employees to become successful. So that's what he mostly focused on, making sure that management understood and planned out a great workplace for employees to come in. That way employees can feel very much encouraged. Rather than feel left behind. I mean, our last two theories really were focusing on how much work they can get out of the employees, and this one does too. But it focused mostly on management needs to take charge and figure out how employees can do better. With that being said, I mean, that's the end of my presentation. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Like I said, these all kind of play into today, each in their own very ways. Taylor, so largely used in fast food places or manufacturing places. Max Weber's is used in pretty much the entire federal government when we want to move up positions or even in the private sector. I mean, still highly used. I mean, hierarchy and defining roles, and Henry Fales is still kind of used is used today as well, making sure that management really understands what's going on in the employee's perspective. So thank you all so very much, and hope you all enjoyed my presentation.